House District 7B is made up of neighborhoods in the central and western portions of Duluth and includes Fond du Lac and Park Point. Running for office in the district is Republican Art Johnston of Duluth.
Hello, I'm Art Johnston, candidate for Minnesota House 7B, representing Western Duluth. We all know that Duluth is struggling and needs to change. This was obvious before COVID. It has to do with the unfriendly economic environment created by the DFL machine in Duluth and Minnesota. Despite being the most beautiful city in the Midwest, Duluth hasn't grown in 40 years. Our schools graduate many students, but we have had too few good-paying union jobs to keep them here. And now the COVID pandemic has further crippled our economy. Thousands of Duluth citizens have been laid off in the medical and tourist industries. The Verso paper mill is shut down due to conditions put on the industry by the DFL politics. And our port, literally the heart of Duluth, and our District 7B has lost many tonnage of shipments. When I'm elected, I will work to turn this around. We have to diversify our economy. I will strongly support mining, timber, and the shipping industries. I will support unions and all their history and the benefits that they will give to rebuilding our economy. When elected, I will work to get the state government to open up the economy and start encouraging people to get on with their lives and support their community and country. Too many people are still scared due to the fear-mongering of the DFL government and the media. We all know that we must use every precaution we can to protect our elders and our compromised populations. But we also know how, and we do, protect ourselves. Further lockdowns need to stop. They are not sustainable. We have to stop being scared of our fellow men and women and start living again. Many of you will recall how I was elected for 8 years to be on the Duluth School Board and how I brought rational thought and transparency to this government. I was also the champion of equity and diversity and bringing quality instruction to all our students. K-12 schools are the largest portion of the state budget, and my expertise in schools is sorely needed in St. Paul. Despite the very low numbers of COVID cases in Duluth, there is little in-person instruction taking place. Talk to parents and you will know that the negative impact, both academically and socially, that this is having on our next generation, and also the economic and mental toll that this is having places on parents is not acceptable. This is particularly troubling to disadvantaged families and single-parent households. I will work to reopen schools, and if not, find ways to support parents that have had to sacrifice their careers and are now literally homeschooling their children. I look forward to representing Duluth. Duluth is an amazing place. We have beautiful architecture, an amazing environment, Lake Superior, and an economic history that was and still is paramount to the birthplace of our modern society. We are the most beautiful city in the Midwest. We have 4 universities and tech colleges, 2 world-class medical centers, the world's largest inland port, and we share all this with the formerly robust tourist industry. Not long ago, I was a DFLer, but the DFL no longer reflects Duluth and greater Minnesotan values. They have lost their namesakes, farmers and laborers. But I pride myself in bridging these gaps, and I will take pride in, again, giving Duluth, working men and women, a strong voice in St. Paul. Vote for me, Art Johnston, on November 3rd. Vote for Duluth for a change. Thank you.
The incumbent in District 7B is Democratic Farmer Labor Party candidate Liz Olson.
Hi, I'm Liz Olson, state representative for District 7B in the Minnesota House, and I'm running for re-election. These are deeply challenging times. The COVID-19 pandemic has upended our community, our economy. The killing of George Floyd has shown the work we need to do around racial justice here in our state and throughout our entire country. These are big challenges, but I know Minnesotans are ready to rise to the occasion because we not only care about our own livelihood, we care about the livelihood of our neighbors. These are our Minnesota values that unite us, that show us a bright future ahead. So despite the challenges, I know we're ready to tackle all of this head on together because we don't do the work alone. As a state representative, my job is to amplify your voice at the Capitol and to come up with the policy and budget solutions that will improve your life. And together we can accomplish a lot. We can tackle some of the most challenging things in our future, whether it's the climate change crisis, whether it's making sure that everybody has access to health care, that we can prevent gun violence from happening in our schools and our communities. These are big challenges, but we're ready. We're ready to take this head on. COVID-19 has exposed so many things that we've already known that aren't working. So now's our time to not go back to the way we were, but to actually have a community that makes it possible, no matter where you live, no matter what you look like, no matter your background, that everyone has an opportunity to achieve their dreams. It's possible. It really is. It takes political will, and it takes constituents like all of you willing to commit yourself to that vision that not only improves your life, but improves your neighbor's life. Because when we all do better, as we know. Because we're Minnesotans, and that's our values. And I hope on November 3rd, I can have your support. Because we can get there, and we can do it together.